Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to share you useful tips and also what are the areas you need to be focused in paper number 6, that is financial management and strategic management. So I'm assuming that you know the about the pattern and all. So FM, that is financial management, it is going to come for 50 marks, and strategic management also it is going to come for 50 marks. So now let's see with the strategic management first, then later I'll explain you about the financial management and what are the important chapters and all. Okay, so yes, here in this we are doing with this strategic management first. So here as you can see, these are the chapters that are included. Only 5 chapters are there, so you can't ask me about the weightage, because equally every chapter plays important role. And as there is only 5 chapters in the syllabus, so most probably 8 to 10 marks are going to come from each chapter. So in this also, the first chapter mostly it is MCQs only. So this first chapter is going to come for almost MCQs. There is no much scope for the descriptive ones. Okay, and this is the second chapter, which is strategic analysis and external environment are all about. And this is the third chapter, strategic analysis, internal environment, and strategic choices. This is the fourth chapter. And see here, guys, fifth chapter, strategic implementation and evaluation, it is a somewhat big chapter when compared to the all remaining chapters. So this is really important. So fifth chapter you need to be very focused, and you have to read each and everything from this fifth chapter without leaving anything. Okay, so that's what I can say. And from the each chapter what areas you need to be focused and all, I'm going to explain this video. Okay, so first now let's start with this first chapter, which is what? First chapter is about introduction to strategic management. So basically in this topic, let me zoom out. Yes. Okay, so basically in this chapter 1 you need to focus about these chapters mostly. So from the first chapter it is mostly object to pass, only MCQs are going to come. Rarely they'll be asking about 3 marks or 4 marks in descriptive questions. Okay, so what are the important topics or areas you need to be covered? Okay, you need to concentrate about the vision and mission. Like they are going to ask about what is the mission of that company, or you can give they'll give a case scenario based questions and all. So they will ask you or suggest you about the what can be the mission or vision for that particular case. Okay, so the objectives and goals, these are also very important. And strategic levels, what are the different strategic levels of the organization? Yes. Okay, so about the strategic levels, this is also important. And importance and limitations of strategy. So what is a strategy, what are its importance, and what is the limitations also, because when there is importance there are some limitations only, so just you need to be very focused, and you have to be very careful with these topics. Okay, this is all about chapter 1. And in chapter 2, see here I have given notes. You can take a picture of it so that you'll be very carefully reading all these topics. Okay, first one is from chapter 2, I'm telling you. It is PESIL analysis, which is PESIL analysis: political, economical, social, technological, legal and environmental. Yes, PESIL analysis. And globalization, product life cycle. There are going to be different stages of a product, like introduction stage and expansion and all. So yes, product life cycle. And experience curve, about experience curve they'll be asking MCQs also, please be very careful. And value chain analysis, key success factors and consumer behavior, like difference between consumer and customer. From this also there is a chance for MCQ. And Porter's 5 forces model, 5 forces model, so bargaining power of buyer, bargaining power of sellers and all, new products and all. So yes, new entrance, threat of new entrance and all. So these are the 5 forces model of the Porter. Okay, so mainly these topics are the very important topics from the chapter number 2. Yes, now chapter number 3. So as you can see here, these are the topics you need to be very focused, and you need to be very focused. Okay, so which is first one, internal environment. So what is internal environment, and what stakeholders, shareholders and all, everything is included in the internal environment. The definition and all is very important. And Mendel's matrix, shareholders matrix, and This can also be called as shareholders matrix. So you have to be see from Mendel's matrix, yeah, MCQs are going to come, so that also you will be noting. Okay. And there's marketing strategies. So there are 13 types of marketing strategies, no? So you have to be so from this no descriptive questions are going to come. Basically only MCQ questions are they are going to ask. Okay. Yes. Now Michael Porter's generic strategies, as we have discussed earlier, five forces model, no? So Michael Porter's generic strategies there are, so that is also important. And best cost provider strategy, yes. And core competence, obviously, how is core competence different from competitive advantage, they are going to ask these kind of questions. And strategic drivers, so what are the strategic drivers? There are four strategic drivers, no? That is also very important. Okay, this is from the chapter number 3. And next one, chapter number 4, what is this? Strategic choices, no? From this it is a very easy topic, guys, so don't panic. And these are the topics covered. So there is only two things in this chapter number 4, which is portfolio models and corporate strategies. As you can see from portfolio models, okay, from portfolio models there are only these matrices are there. So ends of growth matrix and BCG matrix, GE9 matrix and ADL matrix. From portfolio models they can ask these matrices. And I assume you know about the ends of BCG, GE9 and ADL. Yes. Now from the corporate strategies, obviously there are stability, expansion, retrenchment and combination. In the stability there are no types, and expansion there are many kinds. Okay, so in expansion also internal expansion strategy, okay, external expansion strategy, there are different kinds, no? So that also we have to see. And retrenchment and combination, like liquidation, divestment and all, you know, no? So those corporate strategy you have to be very focused. Okay, now this is a 5th chapter, which is really important, guys. Don't never skip this chapter, this is very important. So from this they are going to ask okay, this is just my assumption, and mostly 80% this is correct, and 80% topics they'll take from these topics only. So yes. Okay, strategies, strategic formulation versus strategy implementation. So what is the difference between formulation and implementation? So in what perspectives it is different and all, they are covered. And strategic changes and types. So how can change be made possible in the organizations and all, they are going to ask. And what are the types? And digital transformation, yes, they can ask some few descriptive questions about this digital transformation. Of course this we can say 7S model. Yes, from this they can ask descriptive and as well as objective as well. MCQs, there is a good chance for this. And organization structures, like what are the different organization structures? Divisional matrix, multi-divisional matrix and all. There are different types of organization structures, no? Hourglass structure, yes. So SBU is also one of the organization structure, one of the kind. So there are a lot of organization structures, guys. So this is also very important. And this is the most important thing of the chapter number 5, which is strategic performance measures, SPMs. So this is very important. So that's why I have put a star mark here. See this one, and we can say 7S model also. These two are very important in this 5th chapter. Actually 5th chapter is itself the very important chapter, don't skip anything, but these two are really very important, guys. Yes. So I have given some important areas that you need to be very careful and you need to be focused. So, and I'll explain you about the financial management as well. Okay. So yes, guys, now I'm going to explain about part A, which is financial management. So this also takes part 50 marks of the question paper. So if this 50 marks, please concentrate on the practical questions, guys. Don't waste so much time on theory questions. It's my personal suggestion. So these are the chapters without I haven't involved any theory questions, theory chapters here in this let me zoom out. Yes. So here I haven't considered any of the theory chapters. So only these are the practical practical chapters from all the FM chapters. Okay. So from the this working capital management is really important, guys. It is very important because FM also 15 marks is going to come from MCQs only. So of this 15 marks, out of almost 7 to 8 marks are going to come from working capital management, because they are going to give case scenario questions, no. So first MCQ will be of course case scenarios. So mostly many times it is going to come from this working capital management only. And also not only objective only, but also descriptive also, they involve this chapter also. So this working capital management is really important. And second one, ratio analysis, leverages, cost of capital and capital structure, these are very important. And dividend nations and investment, maybe if you leave it, maybe for the choices you can leave it, but don't ignore the other chapters like ratio analysis, cost of capital. Even though these are for less weightage, like ratio analysis and leverages, they are going to come from 3 to 4 marks and all. But this is really important because they repeat, they'll repeat asking this. And also in MCQs they'll involve these chapters. So leverages and ratio analysis, cost of capital also is very important. Cost of capital is really important. Hypothesis and all, you better read the formulas well. From all these chapters, FM, you will be you need to be very thorough with the formulas, all the formulas. So yes, formulas are really important. And investment decisions and dividend decisions also important. But first, after finishing these chapters like leverages, cost of capital and ratio analysis and working capital, these four first you concentrate. Then later you can have this investment decisions and dividend decisions. And even if you have much more time, you better second time you revise it, and later you can go to the theory part of it. Okay, so mostly what I personally suggest is you please concentrate on the practical questions itself. And in that practical chapters also, ratio analysis, leverages, cost of capital and working capital management, these four are really important. And because this working capital management covers a huge part, like it covers both MCQs and also descriptive questions. Yes, so these four you can concentrate. And capital structure, investment decisions and dividend decisions, if you have no, if you have time, I don't say if you have time you revise, or otherwise you leave it, I don't say that, but you have to do it. Otherwise you can leave it for choice, I say. Okay, so first you cover these four chapters for scoring a maximum portion of the question paper, right? Yes, that's what I can say. And I have also, before I have already told you about this strategic management, right? So that the chapters which you need to be focused, and the areas or topics you need to cover. So paper 6, I'll also be uploading other subjects as well. So please share this video with your friends if you like it, and give it a big thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys.